What's up, amigos? Can you be a Christian and a Democrat today? It's a simple question. Is it possible to be a Democrat and a Christian today? Yes or no? I want to see your opinion. Go in the commentary and let me know what you think. In my opinion, I'm going to go straight forward. It's impossible. It's impossible. You either are a Democrat or you are a Christian. You cannot be both. You either do not know what Christian is, so you have no idea what Christianity is, so you are a churchgoer, you are in a church, but you do not know what Christianity is, and therefore you are a Christian and a Democrat, or you are a real Christian, but you don't know what a Democrat is. So either or, if you understand both, it is impossible. So that is my opinion. But let's see what Benny Johnson said here. I think it's really good, and I agree. Of course, America is a Christian nation. We have no questions about it. So, and that is one of the reasons why many Democrats, they hate America, because America is a Christian nation. It was founded in a vision of a Christian nation. And that's the reason why we love America. I mean, one of the reasons we love America, and one of the reasons America is the best country in the world, because of the Christian nation the American is. And let us see what he says, because I think it's very good. Let's go.
So America is a Christian nation. This is, again, empirical. 55 out of 56 original signers of the Declaration of Independence were Bible-believing Christians. The original 13 states, the vast majority of them, required you to be a Bible-believing, Christ-professing Christian to serve in public office. The original document that founded our nation, the Declaration of Independence, references God 4 times, calling him the creator and judge of the universe. Who is the judge of the universe exactly, Kaylee? It's Christ. That's what Revelation says. But it also references that all men are created equal. This is derived directly from Deuteronomy and Levitical law, where it says you shall not judge poor or rich any differently. The foundations, the very bedrock of this nation is based entirely upon Christian principles, not some type of French Enlightenment, not anything secular. It is based on Christ himself. And the founders believe that. That is how we have moved forward morally. And actually, you don't want to live in a country that doesn't have some of these Christian tenets.
Exactly. And this is a fact. One of the reasons America is great is because this base. And one of the reasons these young people hate America, it's exactly because of that. That is a reason. And that's why what Tucker Carlson is doing, what Candace Owens is doing, is completely wrong. It's a big problem we have right now, because it's a war. And some people do not understand that. It's much more spiritual than physical. And we need to understand this what's going on right now.
Freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom of association, freedom of movement, freedom of thought. These are Christian principles. Again, you can find the bedrock in Christ's own teaching and the Old Testament. And that's why America is unique. It's why America is special. And it's also something that I think is critical, Kaylee. You have to look at the breakdown by ideology of belief in God. The left does not believe in God.
Guys, the left does not believe in God. This is true. Not only to America, anywhere in the world, communism, and I've always debated about this. Some people believe like the enemy of communism is a capitalism, and I disagree. I believe the enemy of communism is Christianity. So the Christians are the real enemies of the communism. And that's why when you look at the history, all these communist countries, one of the first things they did was to destroy the church. They destroyed the church. If you look at Russia, if you look at China, they did destroy the church, because that is the real enemy. At the end of the day, who's going to fight the communists? The Christians. And that's the truth. So the biggest enemy, and that's why they hate Christians so much, because they know that's the future enemy. That's who's going to face them mano a mano. That's the strongest people in the world are the Christian people. So that's a war to come one day. And it's going to be the communists against the Christians. And the leftists, they're not Christians. And if they think they are confused. Because look at the Democrats' principles and look at the Christians' principles, they are completely different.
Gallup found that approximately 50%, between 50 and 60% of those on the left believe in God. Those numbers ratchet up to 80 to 90% of those on the right.
And when you say those people 50% believe in God, did they specify like what kind of God do they believe? Because some of the Democrats, they believe in they are a cat. Another believe he's a dog. The other guy believe he's a cat. I've seen people believing he's a monkey. People, they believe in a bunch of things. So what kind of God do they believe? I wonder if it is the through God or is a kind of God.
And so who are the actual inheritors of the Christian nation that we have here in this country? It is incompatible. And that's why you see the actual frictions here. And I'll leave you with one great and wonderful point here, Kaylee, which is that the right is leading a resurgence back to church. And you're going to have a much better nation when young people are attending church. And a miracle that is happening right now in our time is that young people are attending church at higher rates than their parents. No nation in all history has ever seen a phenomenon like that. It's truly the legacy of Charlie Kirk and his work in action. It's why I call Charlie Kirk a martyr. And it's why we must carry on his labor. And as you know, and I both know, the only people having children in this country are the right.
Yes.
And also what I've noticed, I think I saw it yesterday, more young guys going to churches than young girls. This is something, new. Young guys going to church more than young girls. May God bless you. May God bless America.